I'm coming back here and having a vacation. I'm staying at your house. It'll be 6 months from now. We'll drink some red wine and have a good time.
You're welcome.
We're going to take you golfing.
Okay.
I will get a tattoo with you.
Oh, okay. Would be nice.
You go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, we're contractors. We're from the Detroit, Michigan area. Last couple years have been pretty tough. I've had SI joint fusion in my right side and had some hip issues and left SI joint issues. And believe it or not, our insurance company didn't cover the surgery, so I paid out of pocket for the surgery. And after researching a lot of things, Joe Rogan's podcast, a lot of these other MMA fighters and these NFL guys are coming down here and healing their injuries. I said, well, if I'm going to pay cash for back surgery, maybe this time I'll pay for the stem cells and see if it works to avoid surgery.
You know, in the beginning, I just came along with the journey for him to kind of support him and everything. And then he, when we were talking to our patient advocate, she said, you know, we have what they call like the age rejuvenation longevity IV treatments that we do there. So I was like, you know what, since I'm coming here with him, why not do it for myself? Who doesn't want to stay younger, right? Or look younger? So yeah, I mean, just coming here with him and the experience of everything has been so amazing. So we really hope for good results.
Yes. So when did you start looking into stem cell therapy that you said?
Over a year ago.
Yeah, it's been about a year.
Yeah, so before my SI joint fusion, I was laying on the floor because I couldn't sit on the couch like this, or, you know, I laid on the floor for probably 7 to 9 months. Pretty bad. I could only walk for a few minutes a day, and it was a bad, very, very bad part of our life, you know.
He didn't want surgery, but he had to have it.
Yeah, the surgery worked. So as we make this video, I don't want people to think my surgery didn't work. It worked. But I'm trying to avoid multiple surgeries. So as I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast, seeing Mel Gibson come on there with one of the Panama doctors. And so I started diving down that rabbit hole right then and there. I'm like, this has got to be too good to be true. But I have heard it before, you know, Kobe and A-Rod, and I think Dana White went to Germany years ago and cured his Meniere's disease. So I mean, you've heard the rumblings, right? So I just started to research it, and that's pretty much how I come up with the idea. You know what? Let's just go.
And how has that idea, now that it's become reality?
It's still unrealistic. It just feels like, I don't know. We still talk about it. We're like, wow, we can't believe that we actually took the plunge, came down here. It's a risk to take. So I know a lot of people probably think, oh, you guys are crazy. But I don't know. We're big risk takers.
You don't become entrepreneurs and own businesses unless you're going to take risks. That's just the way it is.
I mean, there's fear in everything, of course, but sometimes I think for your health, you gotta do it. Oh, the facility was amazing. I mean, everyone, the staff, the doctors, just very welcoming. We felt at home, you know.
One of the things we do as contractors is deep cleanings of like paint shop ovens and stuff like that. White glove tests where you can't find any dust. This is the cleanest place I think I've ever been in.
So that was really
Even
helpful.
the mall. I mean, the people are every morning they're wiping down the glass, and I'm like, wow. I mean, they're mopping every single morning and night. I'm like, this is the cleanest place I've ever seen.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So it's just a good feeling to know that you're in somewhere clean and, you know.
All the people at the hotel were pretty much bilingual, so we could talk to them. That was good. That was good. We met some good friends down here, you know, that are getting treatment, so that was good.
How are you guys feeling, like, up to now?
I'm a big believer in placebo, right? But the first day I was like, okay, this is placebo, right? And then I got tired and I'm like, maybe it's not placebo. Today I'm hyper. I have a lot of energy today.
Yeah, me
too.
too.
And I got the other IV treatment yesterday, plus my hips injected and the other injections, so.
Your hips are a little sore, but I mean, yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, no, I feel great. It's been a good time. I mean, I would bring my mother and her mother down here. So I guess we were like the guinea pigs, right? You know, they want to come down here, but we went down to check it out.